video, which surprised me because I don't consider my skin to be really good or for my skincare to be really amazing or interesting. But it is a highly requested video, so you ask and I will deliver. This is what I'm going to be showing you today. Today I'm just wearing a light BB cream so you can kind of see my skin texture for what it is. I am wearing a lip product, some highlight, mascara, eyeliner and brows on top of that. But as you can see, my skin is pretty okay now. Obviously I'm through that hormonal kind of period of my life for the most part, so I don't have as many breakouts and acne as I used to when I was in high school. My skin is pretty mild, but I do get a little bit of oiliness around my nose area, and I get a bit of dryness around my eye area and around here on the tops of my cheekbones. Sometimes that can be a dry area for me as well. And yeah, I'll get into what I use. First of all, I wanted to show you my favorite lip balm right now. This is the Burt's Bees Vanilla Lip Balm, and I just love the flavor of this. I think this is the most delicious lip balm, and yeah, I really enjoy it. So I like the scent of it. I like the consistency. It isn't too oily, but doesn't linger on the lips too long, like feel heavy or anything, but I still can feel it there, so it's not like I'm applying nothing and it disappears. And yeah, I enjoy this lip balm. The next thing I wanted to show you was what I use in the shower to wash my face. So to remove makeup, I actually use these like makeup remover towels. You can also get, there's one that's branded from, they're called the Makeup Eraser, and you can get them at Sephora, but these are just some Manicare branded ones, and they just look like this, and you just use water on this pink towelette. They come in different colors too, but the ones I have are pink. This is not the one I use in the shower because that one's dirty right now, so I just thought I'd show you a new one. They come in a 4-pack, which is great. I have one in the shower and then I have 3 in case I ever want to switch it out, but I've never needed to. They last a very long time, and they're just like a microfiber cloth kind of thing. And when you use them on your face, they remove all makeup, and they really are like magic. With one wipe of this, takes up all of my eye makeup and does the job amazingly. So I really do recommend these for makeup removal, and I find that I save so much money on makeup removal products. I don't find I'm wasting a lot of products. I didn't used to use a load of makeup removal wipes, but I always felt wasteful when I did, and so now I don't have to create a large amount of waste with makeup removal wipes or going through like a lot of I used to use micellar water, and I just didn't like how much product I was wasting and how much I was binning just to remove my makeup every day. The next thing I have is the cleanser I use, and this is just a charcoal cleanser. I'm not really sure what the brand is because I actually purchased this in Taiwan, but it just looks like this. But I'm not particularly fond of this compared to other cleansers. This is just the one I'm using right now. It is good, but you know, it's not like my die-hard favorite. When I was in high school and I found that my skin was really oily, I really recommend the Face. It's like a solid soap bar, and you can get that from Lush. It's a black soap and it contains charcoal, and it really dries out the skin, but like in a good way, because when you're, especially in high school, probably with oily skin, you can find that, especially around the T-zone, you can get really clogged up pores, and so that's a really great cleanser that I used to use in high school to really clean out my skin. And yeah, I don't really have any particular cleansers that I'm obsessed with in general, so sorry I can't help you in that area, but this is just the one I'm using right now. My next skincare favorite is my favorite face mask. This is just the black like pore mask from Daiso. It just looks like this. It's a really thick black face mask, and I just apply it all over my face and just let it set, and once it becomes one solid sheet all over my face, then I peel it off. I know this is one of those blackhead masks that's supposed to rip out all of your blackheads. I don't use it necessarily for that, just because I don't feel like I have a lot of blackheads that are like coming out when I look at it, but I do think that this does a really great job of exfoliating my entire face. If I have a special event coming up, I reach for this and do one big face mask and peel off like my whole face, and I feel like I have a new exfoliated face underneath, and it feels great and soft afterwards. Also, when I pull this face off, when I pull this face mask off my face, I feel like it also exfoliates and waxes my face. I feel like it pulls out all my peach fuzz, so when I want my skin to look super smooth and for my foundation to apply super smoothly, I do find that this makes my skin super flawless underneath that. So I do really recommend this, and it's very affordable. It's only $2.80 at Daiso. A big thing for me is moisturizing. So this is one of my favorite moisturizers. This is the Vaseline Intensive Care Advanced Strength Fragrance Free Moisturizer, and it's just a really simple lotion that I can use over my face. It's really light, so it's great for days that I don't want something too intense, and it comes in a big fat pump bottle and it's very affordable, so I really recommend this. For a little bit more intense moisturizing, I like to go for this Nivea cream. It's just a thick cream moisturizer, and I really enjoy this because it's a bit heavier, so it really covers those areas where you might be a little flaky or experiencing a bit more extreme dryness. So I enjoy this one too, and it's really simple and light. It doesn't have a ton of things in it, so it's not overpowering or anything. Like a lot of other Asian people, I myself also experience hyperpigmentation quite a fair bit, which is when, pretend I was to have a pimple here, once it goes away, the scar left kind of leaves a tone of like a little browny purpley tone, and it's just really difficult to get rid of, and it kind of stays around for a while. But I find that using this vitamin E oil really helps to make that go away a little bit faster. Something else I enjoy from this brand as well is they also have a tub cream kind of moisturizer, and so before I was using the Nivea cream, I was using the tub moisturizer from this brand, and I really enjoyed that as well. But I've run out of it right now, so I'm just working on the Nivea cream. They're really both great, so I recommend both of them. Also, as someone who lives in Australia, it's really important to me that I wear an SPF regularly because we have lots of sunny days here and I want to protect my skin. 80% of all skin aging is apparently caused by sun damage, and so I don't want to age myself prematurely by risking my skin underneath the bare sun. So I try and use an SPF as often as I can. I don't have a particular sunscreen favorite because at my house we just use the Cancer Council sunscreen. But get whatever sunscreen is available to you in the highest available SPF because it will make a difference in your skin's health. As much as aesthetically I enjoy the look of being tanned, I actually prioritize my skin's health just because I don't want my skin to prematurely be aged or damaged by the sun, so I try and always go for a fake tan. My body care favorites video, which I'll link down below, I showed some of my fake tanning favorites. I don't usually fake tan my face as much, and I just opt for a darker foundation to match my body when I do fake tan my body. Finally, the last thing I have to share with you guys is tea tree oil. I love tea tree oil. I used this a lot in high school. I don't use it as much anymore just because my skin isn't as blemished as it used to be, but I really do recommend this. This is just the Thursday Plantation tea tree oil, and I just bought this from Woolworths, but I'm sure many chemists carry this as well, or Coles, and I love this, especially for if I have a pimple. This is a great antiseptic, and so if I have a pimple, you can just get a little cotton tip and pop that on the pimple and it'll help dry it out and keep it clean. And yeah, it's great. I love it so much. It's very drying though, so I wouldn't use this as like a moisturizing oil because this is very intense and it smells very intense, so you'll become aware of it very quickly. This isn't the type of oil that you'd like to moisturize your face in. This is more for like treating certain problem areas. And yeah, that is all of my skincare favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it wasn't very long. I don't have that many skincare favorites because my skin isn't particularly sensitive, so I don't have to do a lot to my skin to keep it happy. My skincare is very simple and I don't use that many products. I hope this video was helpful for you in some way. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and don't be afraid to leave me a comment down below. I'd be really interested in what your favorite skincare products are as well. And please subscribe so that you can see more content from me, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye!